Welcome to this week's episode of Faking It Till We Make It. I'm your host, Lydia, and today I will try not to cry over candle wicks. When I started this channel, I wanted to show people all sides of starting a small business, and today I'm in a really rough patch with the business. Thought I could share a little insight into that, so if anyone else is feeling a little stuck too, hi, I'm with you. Let's get to testing and I'll explain more. So I have the two tester candles I made in my previous video. I have Egyptian Amber and Ancient Library. I did wick these at the time, but unfortunately, when I have tested another candle with the same wick, it wasn't even close. You couldn't smell anything, which was very frustrating. And that was actually the Lavender Twilight scent. I made that into a candle and tried to burn it. I couldn't smell anything to the point where I thought that I had lost my sense of smell completely. So I burned other candles from other small businesses that I've had and was like, oh no, my candles just suck. It just is not working. I think the lavender is really difficult to put into a candle from what I've read. So TBD on that. I'm gonna try and fiddle with it to make it work because I really like that scent and I really want it to be in a candle, but I just couldn't get it. Now I have to come back here and take out these wicks and replace them with ones that I think will actually get a scent going, hopefully. I put a 10% fragrance load in these because I couldn't smell anything before, but I realized my melt pool wasn't getting hot enough to actually release the fragrance. So hopefully these will work with it. I have a CDN 6 here. I don't know. We're just gonna find out. Because I don't want this video to be too depressing or too negative, I wanna start off with some good things that have happened. If you can't tell, I have gotten a new camera and a new mic set. Very, very excited for that. Hopefully that makes the viewing experience much better. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh, okay. Got it. These are tougher to get out than I thought. I feel like I really have to concentrate. Oh God, okay. Oh, okay. Another fun thing is I got some new vessels to try out. These are 6-ounce black tints from Candle Science. The reason I wanted to try those is because I love these amber jars. I think they look so nice, but because of the price of them and the size of them, I know for me personally, whenever I go to a market or something or look online at candles and I don't know the scent, I can't try the scent for myself, I always tend to go with the smaller vessel first, just to be sure. So I wanted to offer people the option to do that in a less expensive container. So if everything goes well wicking these candles, hopefully I can then move on to those and figure that out a lot faster. Okay, so now that I've re-wicked these, I'm gonna go try and test burn one in my living room, and we'll come back to that later. I have put out 5 different jars and then 5 different tester combinations of oils. Having it all out does make me feel like I'm being a little too over ambitious with the amount of scents that I'm attempting to put out. But in all honesty, I have no idea how many scents I'm gonna put out. I'm just kind of making this up as I go along. It's not like I have my own website that I can put it on as a collection. It's all just gonna go on Etsy at first. I mean, it's up to me, right? I can do whatever I want. So like I said, I'm having a bit of a rough time business-wise in the sense that, yeah, I don't have any candles ready yet, which is really frustrating because I really thought I'd be ready to put something out by now, but the cure time takes 2 weeks and there's so many wicks to choose from. I just thought it would be easier given all the wick guides that everywhere has. I was like, oh, it's gonna take 2 seconds. No. It doesn't, which is kind of annoying, which makes me feel a little defeated. The other reason I'm a little down is just kind of feeling demotivated. Not that I'm losing my love for, the craft of candle making, but I just feel like I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to make this business work when I haven't sold to anyone yet who's not a friend or family member. So that can be a little disheartening, but I'm also so small, so I get it. And I don't have candles out. But I'm also putting a lot of pressure on myself to do well because I've had some really bad experiences working for other people recently. And so I want to work for myself. I want that to be something sustainable, something I can do more long term. Like I mentioned in my first video, I quit my full-time job basically to do this. But what I didn't say is the reason I quit my full-time job is because it was the most toxic work environment. Really, really bad. Without going into too much detail, it was my first job out of college, so I didn't know any better. but two people that I thought were my really close friends. One of them turned out to be a manipulative narcissist who made it seem like her goal in life was to make me miserable. Yeah, she was yelling at me, screaming at me, telling me I was a horrible person, a horrible friend, when really she was the one who was doing all these horrible things to me. For example, she threatened to poison my friends at my bachelorette party. That's something a normal person says. And then my other friend ended up making a lot of sexual comments about me, and he was my boss. So I had to go. Oh, if I end up crying, can I put crying in the title of this video? So I left that environment, thank God. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna start candles. It's gonna be great. Everything's gonna be so much more fun and happy. Then I actually got the opportunity to do math tutoring, which is a job that I really wanted to get and would be a great part-time position for me while this business was up and running. I got the job. I started shadowing the lead tutor for a couple weeks, and it seemed like a really good fit, both on my end and on his end. So I went to a shadowing session. Everything seemed fine. At the end, he said, let me know when you're free so we can schedule your next session. And then the next day, I get a text that I was let go, which sucks. I was really confused because it wasn't like I was doing anything wrong. I was showing up on time. I was taking notes. I was engaged in the sessions and the students. No problem. I understand. Just for the future, what can I do to be better and learn? And he basically said that he didn't think I was invested enough in the job, which was really frustrating to hear because when I tutored in college, it was my favorite job I've ever had. So I was really disappointed, and I sent a long text back being like, hey, that's actually not the case, but I respect your decision. So yeah, working for other people has not gone great for me recently. So I find myself distrusting other people a lot, which sucks because I'm normally a really optimistic person and I like to see the best in everyone. Now I feel like when I meet a new person, it's not innocent until proven guilty, I guess. It's more, okay, I'm gonna expect that you're gonna hurt me. I just need to wait until you prove otherwise, which I don't like at all. That's not the way I want to think about other people. If you are ever in a place where your coworkers are treating you like that, get out. It is not worth it. Even if it's your friends. If your friends are treating you like that, they're not your friend. I promise, please do not stay in a situation like that like I did. I will be in therapy for a long time because of this. But now I want the business to do well because I almost want to prove to myself and these ex-coworkers like, oh, this is what you missed out on. Like, I can do really difficult things and I can do a good job at it. So yeah, screw those people. Okay, that's enough of being depressing. So I have all the bottles turned away because I don't want anyone to see the exact recipe I'm using, but this one is supposed to smell like a sexy man, like your favorite male main character from a book. This one smells like a coffee shop and a bakery mixed together. It's like a cafe. So good. That one might be my favorite so far. Those two, I'm pretty set on using those scents at some point. These three are more experimental. So this one kind of smells like a citrus laundry. This one smells like just a very relaxing, neutral spa type scent. And then this one's more like tropical, coming up for the summertime. These three I have to figure out like the ratios. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish prepping all these. Okay, 3 out of the 5 candles are poured. I genuinely don't know what happened to those oils. They must have melted the plastic? I don't know. I'll pour those off camera later. I just checked in with the Ancient Library tester that's lit right now. It is not hot enough, unfortunately, so I think I'm gonna have to wake up yet again. I think that's gonna be it for today's video though. Kind of a short one, but if you're out there struggling with confidence, motivation, or if your work or coworkers suck, just know that you're not alone. I'm rooting for you. I really am. It is a horrible feeling. So that's gonna be it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Instantly, as soon as I hit record, it leaves my head. Was it last week? I don't know. Okay. You don't care. You don't care. Okay, this sweater is not gonna work. I'm just gonna take it off. Oh no, hunchback, hunchback. Oh, I block it, don't I? You're just seeing my back. What am I doing? Ah, I wasn't paying attention. I can't do this. Ugh. Oh. Okay. You good?